When you look at your career, first you didn't even think that you'd be here, but now you're here. What is like the 100% the most important thing for you as a professional fighter right now?
Right now, as a professional fighter, just as a fighter, is to get my title back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've had losses before, but you've never really lost your title up until this point, right? Because the Lion fight you just left.
I lost the title on my first defense to Kaylee Reese.
Okay.
That was a really close split decision.
Yeah.
She retired and vacated it, and then it was vacant, and then I fought another girl for it and reclaimed it, and then defended it once, and then moved down a weight class, and was a champion in that weight class as well, and then I was finished.
Yeah.
With Lion fight.
So you're done with Lion fight, and then we move to Glory.
Yes.
And so wait, and when was Invicta? Because that was a little bit in the middle.
I had one fight with Glory, and then I fought with Invicta after. I'm signed to both promotions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is cool that they let you do that.
Yeah, it's two completely different sports, and
Right.
they're both on Fight Pass, so there's no compete, no issues.
Yeah, that's great. But so, there was any talk with the UFC, or were you gonna hang out in Invicta for a while and then?
I know I'm on their radar. I've been on their radar, but I'm in no hurry to make any decisions of that sort right now because I had the fight gone my way back in December and I won. The plan was to do another MMA fight after, but I hate losing more than I love winning, and that I don't feel like I really lost that fight. I lost and I didn't do enough to sway the judges. I left it to the judges. I'm not saying there's no excuse, but I just know that that's my belt.
Right.
And someone else is wearing it right now, and I'm going to get it back.
That competitive drive, especially once you've been a champion, has to be a very strong and dominating feeling in your life. So when you think of getting the belt back, because it's not something I've ever experienced, how do you game plan for it? How do you game plan for it mentally, right? Because I'm sure it's tough. And honestly, as yourself as a person that being a champ or not being a champ doesn't define who you are.
Right.
But in your fight career, that's kind of a big deal. And I've seen a lot of fighters talk about it and go through that. But how do you deal with it? How do you kind of balance the two?
I don't know, still figuring it out. Some days are better than others.
Right.
Some days I handle it. Some days I have my head on straight. I'm super motivated. I'm confident and I'm fearless and I'm ready to just attack my day, attack my training sessions, get after it. Some days those doubts and demons and those little distractions they creep in and they kind of try to do their thing, but I acknowledge that's all it is, and I remind myself that. I have it written on my mirror. I see it every day. I will be champ again because I am a champion. In all capital letters. I see it every day. I make sure I read it right before I leave. And it's just about believing in myself. I know I'm a champion. I've been a champion. I've lost my title. I want it back. Doesn't mean the belt doesn't make you a champion.
Right.
I'm still a queen. I just don't have a crown right now. You know what I mean? So, it's just about getting that belt back. I know it's about believing and being confident and going for it.
And that's the number one focus professionally right now.
Yes.
So you fought Anissa back in December.
Yes.
And when the decision was right, did you agree with it or did you not agree with it?
I agreed with it because I'm always hard on myself.
Right.
When I fight. Even when I win, I'll watch my fight and be like,
Yeah.
Or right after the fight's over, before I watch it, it always feels worse than it actually looks. Because I'm so hard on myself.
Yeah.
Then I watch it and I'm kind of like, the moments where I'm like, there's still moments where I'm like, okay, that didn't feel as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
And so in that moment, I was just like,
yeah, let's see.
Heart's broken.
Right.
It's already, my heart was shattered, And then they read the decision and I just went numb,
Yeah.
I just went numb. Try to, gotta keep my composure, be respectful to my opponent in her moment of glory. She did the damn thing. And,
It sucks.
take it on the chin. It
Yeah.
sucks, but you learn more from a loss than you do from a win. As cliche as it is, cliches are cliches because they're true.
There's some truth to it.
There's some truth.
Definitely.
And
So what do you do now? Do you change certain strategies? Do you mix things up? Do you study tape? Like what gets you to the next level of like?
all the above. Yeah.
Wow.
I continue to the things that I did well and the things that have worked and have worked over the span of my career.
Mhm.
We keep those.
Right.
But we always look for ways to improve.